Good morning, everyone. It's me, Leigh, with Victorian Dreams by Leigh, and today is part 6. So, hi. So this is the Anna Griffin Simply Noel Scrapbook Kit. This is all we have left over. And this is our double page layout. Papers are flying. Let's hope I don't get things mixed up. So this is our page layout. Tomorrow we're using the back side, but today this is the double page layout. And you'll see that I cut borders in half. They were, I don't know what the size was, but I cut them in half. And then we have 3-inch squares cut in diagonals to make corners. So we used one 3-inch by 12-inch and then cut them 4 times into 3-inch by 3-inch squares. So that is our page layout. So let's move this out of the way and talk about what we have. So let me make sure I have the Noel is going on this side. So yeah. Okay. So let's talk about what we have here. So I took this border and cut it in half. So you're going to need 4 of them for this project. And then we end up cutting them in half. We need 2 3x3 squares. That's the back side. And we're going to cut these, and I'll show you in a second. So we need 2 for each page. We need 2 of these for each page. I don't know if we have 2 of these. Let me see. We only have 1 of these. And for joy, we have 2 of these for each page. We have 2 of these for each page. We have 2 of those. And we have 2 of those going the opposite direction to each page. Now let me just cross check because I don't think it's all matchy-matchy. So let's see. I think these are going the opposite direction. They are. So we have one opposite direction. And I think everything else is okay. Okay, so let's put the right side off to the right. Let's bring in this one. And let's bring in this page that we're doing the joy. Okay. And what we do is we cut these into halves, and they are stickers, so we just peel it. And all we have to do is what edge do you want. I am putting the nice gold edge to the bottom of this. So let's just put these down on here. Make sure it's straight. We don't even have to trim these corners because we get corners on top, like photo corners. And so that makes it easy. Now, if you don't want to use the big green squares and cut them into corners, you can just do this first layout. I'll show you in just a second. Just make sure that your here, make sure it's going the right direction of your paper because tomorrow we're going to use the back of the right side. This one down. Okay, one more. You all might say, oh, this is very simple and easy. Yes, I'm going to make some series of scrapbook pages of just using Anna's stuff and creating it myself. Now see, we don't have to cut these corners like I showed you in a couple videos back. because we're going to cover these corners. But if you do not want these corners, this is what it would look like. And let me go ahead and put these right here so you can kind of get an idea if you want those corners. So that is the difference. But it gave it a little pop. So that's why I went ahead and did it. So we have 3-inch corners, 3 by 3. And we're going to cut them in the diagonal. So you could draw a line on the back side with a pencil, but I find it just as easy for me to line up the corners on my blade. I don't know if it's the corners or the pokey corners. And I just fold it and slice. And I do that on both, and it gives me 4. So to get this, you need one 12-inch by 3-inch, and then cut them 4 times 3 inches on your blade. So there we go. Because I wanted to show you how to do that, I did not prep. So now you're going to see me prep and put tape on the back sides. Now, do you want to change it up and have the corners look like this? Let me show you, because you can. You can pop these, but it really does take a lot of space. So it would look like that if you had it that way, but I think that's too much. I think the green looks better. So let's just put tape on these, and I'll try to be very fast. And you could use glue. Glue would look nice. Because these are in protective sleeves, you don't have to go edge to edge, corner to corner with your tape, because they're not going to get touched a million times. And so that's nice. Your page protectors do protect it. Remember, in my series, I add 2-page protectors and makes it 4 extra pages. Instead of a 20-page layout album, I have a 24-page. And I like that because it makes it feel like 24 is a year's worth. So you could do 1 page is actually 1 month of the year. Well, that's when you're doing a regular album, but this is all Christmas though. But anyway, there we go. So we did that. Push all those air bubbles out. And now we're just going to lay them. And since we're laying these down, we're not even going to corner those. So that makes it pretty easy. And maybe this is the page you practice on to see if you can cut that. And if you mess up, you know that you are going to actually add this on top. So I showed you that 2 videos back. So here we go. We're just going to line that up and lay it down. This cold has been with me for more than a week. And it's all a head cold, so I don't know if it's actually cold. I am coughing a little bit. I've never had a fever, but maybe it's just really bad allergies this time of year. I thought that only was in the spring, but I don't know. But anyway, thank goodness, it's not totally keeping me down. I'm going to change up my medicine. Instead of Dayquil and NyQuil, I'm going to start taking maybe some Sudafed or whatever. I don't know. If you have ideas of what I can buy at the counter to help, that kind of went off. I think I'm going to pull that one up. I can see it's a little. So, straighten that one. That's much better. Let me see. Is that one good? That one's good. So, you know what would help. Ready to be back to normal. So let's put this one here. Okay, now that was quick and easy. Now Now let's choose these, and we have one red and green, and we are going to, these are not stickers from my understanding. See, I don't think they are. No. She says if it's white, it's a sticker, but I don't think that is. So we're going to put this right about there. And I'm going to put this one. Let's do the four corners so it don't raise up. I'm going to put something here. And this one is going to go on top of the red and right about there. Now this. Okay, come on. And I can tell you again that if your paper is not going that way, then just twist it. If you twist it, make sure that your journaling card works for you the right direction. I'm actually going to put the journaling card right here. I'm going to line it up right here with that. And have it there. We are going to use the word, the wreath. And I do think it shows a direction. Let me see. Yeah, it's got a stem right here. So that looks like it's that direction, and it looks like it's going to go right about there. Okay, I'm going to use the word joy. And I do take it off the sticky back. And I'm taking out all these little things. And I know that a little bit of this needs to become unsticky so it doesn't hold dust or anything later in life. And a little bit up here, not much. But since it wasn't very much, I didn't fussy cut and worry about it too much. And then I just stick it right there. And I think that looks really cute and it pops it out. So now let's get these two. And these two are going this direction. And I don't know if it really matters, but I had one in this corner, and it kind of was for both the corner piece and this, and I stuck it there. And that's nice. And then this one is in the bottom corner, and I did the same thing and stuck it there. Now we're going to grab these pieces and these two. We're going to put on top of those gold embellishments. And it's going to see how that goes in just a little there. I'm just going to put that one right there. And now this one. And see how it goes in right here. And I'm going to put the red right there. Now I've got these two. So one is going there, and one is going to cover up that stem. Okay, so let's put the first one down. Now that's what it looks like without adding, if you want to just leave it. And we started right about there. And look, I could do French tip almost on my fingernails. They're growing out, and I need to get them done again. I don't really spend money on doing my nails. I did do this one when I was on my anniversary trip in Alaska. So we're going to cover up that first stem right there, and we're going to cover it up with that leaf. And we're going to just drop it to there. So there is your first page layout. Look, if I put that sticker, it can almost be what I wanted, a white French sticker. Anyway, so there's your one. So let's put this off to the side and bring in the right side one and bring in the Noel. And the Noel is the right side page, this side. So it actually looks like this in your book. And this is the 5 we're doing, and this is tomorrow's layout. And so, okay, so now let's get started with this one real fast. And so I'm done. This is going to be more or less the same. And I'm just changing the word Noel. And everything else looks about the same. I'll let you look at it one more time if you don't want to watch. The Noel's down here and the joy is up here. But it's more or less the same. So if you don't want to continue watching, you may exit now. But if you're exiting early, why don't you leave me a comment? So the border is going this direction. And let's make sure the paper is going in the right direction. And it is not. So the paper for tomorrow, we need to use it. So it's going this direction. So I want to make sure I have the paper in the right direction and not have to switch things around. I did that the other day and had to clean it up. So it's all fixable though. All this free stickers are so nice. And once again, we're going to cut these because I did not prep. So I wanted to make sure that I showed you. And I just go tip to tip corner and make a triangle. And we'll do it one more time. Now we flip them over so that I make sure I put the tape on the right side because I have also taped it on the wrong side before. And then didn't use it and just had to wait and use it on a different page. Because it was a lot of tape. This is for beginners. You can tell we're not using anything but what is in the kit. And some people just don't have all the extras and they're just now finding out about scrapbooking or finding out about Aunt Griffin and all the gorgeousness that she has. So, I don't want to make something where someone is going to say, that's lovely, but I can never do it because I don't have 10 of the dies you just used, or 4 of the dies, or even 1. So I'm happy to let this be for people that don't have a lot of dies, don't want to put a lot of time into it because of work or activities they have, and want to get it done too, gift it out. Buy this and have it done before Christmas. So let's get all that out. Here, push all the tape down. Foam folder would be great, but I was able to push it down. So we're going to line it up in the corner and press down. And before I start putting the mats down, I'm going to one more time look at the page direction. And with that, since we're going to use this tomorrow, I do think I'm talking a little low because of me having a little bit of a head cold. So hopefully the volume is good enough. I don't know what else I can do. Have it on the highest. If you're on a phone, you can put earplugs in, get headphones. If you're on a TV, I guess you could just turn it up for loud. I know someone that watches me on TV, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's too big of a screen. But Annie, my friend, she lives here in Texas where I live. She watches me, and she's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Yes, I get to have friends that only do Anna Griffin stuff too. Well, they do other crafts, but they know Anna Griffin, and we can talk Anna Griffin and talk crafting, and she's been doing it as long as I have. So let's make sure the page is going the right direction. Now let's lay this one down. And we have it right about here. And then we have this one. Now Annie has been scrapbooking a very long time. She does it for her grandkids. And, she's got a lot of dies too, but I don't know how often. I don't really see her work. I'm going to go to her house in November for Create, and I will get to see what she's up to. Let's see. All right, now let's do the wreath, and I think it has a string. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's just, I don't know, but I'm going to put it right about there. I'm going to get the word Noel. And not very much is not stuck on the actual word, only just the tip here. So we're going to unsticky just that tip and just a hair on that L. Not much. We're going to stick that on there, and that is really cute. Awesome. I'll get these two, and we're going to do the same as the other page, but opposite, I do believe. I don't know. I'm going to look at this. We're going to stick that there. I'm going to stick this one. And this is the direction it's going. And we're going to stick that one there. Let's bring this here, and let's do these two. And we are going to, once again, I want to put it in that little groove right there. And stick that down. And then this one, stick that down. Now we're going to get these two again, and we're going to put one here and one there. We're going to get the first one, and they are going different directions, but I don't really think it matters. So one went there, and one is going on top. And I'm not even cutting the stems on this one. And so the other one goes right about there. So there you go. There is the double page layout. Let's bring them both in so you can see. So there you go. So corner to corner, corner to corner. So that was the opposite. So there it is, people, ladies, gentlemen. Thank you so much. All my links are down below. You can get this on Epson or annagriffin.com. Thank you and have a blessed day.